Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
Big time.
What does that mean even actually for Aquarius?
Gosh.
For you? Are you that?
Everybody says that I'm the classic Aquarius, but I mean, who knows? But yeah, it means that you're like probably into something like beyond. You're probably like very open-minded. Mm-hmm. But also somehow closed off emotionally.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I'm closed off emotionally to those who know me, actually. Mm-hmm. If you know me and how I express my emotions, you know that I'm constantly expressing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You just value who you open up to a little more.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely value that. But I also value conspiracy theories.
Oh, hell yeah. Y'all want to do D's? And
Y'all get into it.
Oh, me and D's, we go back and forth on tour.
I saw some... Did I send you that 9/11 shit I saw? It was fucking hilarious. It was like, it's so... You know what the thing about comedy is, though? Is like you have to have enough time go by before it's okay. Yeah. And it's been enough. It's crazy. Because like when I started in stand-up, I wanted to joke about 9/11 then. And that was like 15 years ago. And it's like now you can probably get away with, with a lot more.
Yeah.
Tragedy plus time equals comedy. Is that classic
yeah,
equation.
they say time heals all,
Well, and also they say when you can't joke about a certain thing, it's like, but what if that person is getting like making that thing okay through humor? Then it's like that's their
healing.
Exactly.
Fight that.
Exactly.
Would we rather it feel terrible forever?
It's July.
I was on top of the South Tower like 2 years before, 99. I have the picture on my fridge.
Yeah, I was in second grade when that happened.
Second?
Yeah, I was in the fourth grade.
Do you remember the plane crash? If you know, you know. I want to talk about 9/11. Do you remember the plane crash?
I was.
She said. He said you weren't born.
Yeah, I was not born yet.
Dude,
wait, were you not?
I'm a 2002 baby. I know.
Oh my god!
What?
Bring in the robots.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a Zoomer fully.
What is analog? What is that?
No, I only know social media, YouTube. That's my whole scope.
Wow. I remember when YouTube was TeacherTube.
Whoa.
I remember
Deep cut.
Shit.
I do remember the original.
I remember
YouTube
Netscape
logo.
Navigator. Shit. Back in the day. That was the first browser I ever used. Netscape Navigator.
I remember Black Planet.
Well, yeah, MySpace, all of that.
Well, the internet was created to like study humanity, probably. So
yeah, definitely.
It works out.
Success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks,
good job.
Thanks, CIA.
You got all of us.
Yeah, great
Hook,
job.
line, and sinker.
Goodness.
Yeah. But I'm an Aquarius, and back to that. But he's a Cancer, which is super fun.
I guess.
for him only.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and the people around me. I'm pretty hilarious.
Are you a June or July Cancer?
July.
Okay. I'm a July Leo.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah. And apparently we can't be happy with anyone ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have like a book at home that's got week by week. So I'm a week of authority Leo 1. I'm that first week of Leo. Yeah.
I did not know you were that into signs.
I'm not. I just have a book, and it's a fun party trick. So like I'll pull it out, and it's like over time I've like I have.
It's fun to talk about.
It is. Yeah, I take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, but
it's fun to talk about. It's you take it serious or not, but the comparisons, the similarities, you can't get away from.
No. I like treating them like Pokemon. Like they're fun. They got their own personalities, but also there's like more out there.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Everything's got their own variation. I'm February 19th. I don't know what that makes me.
Oh,
you don't know what
you're
your sign
right
is?
on the. So you're on the cusp. Well,
I know I'm on the cusp of 2, but
you're truly an Aquarius though, because the last day of Aquarius is February 19th, and I'm the 7th of February. But maybe I just want you to be an Aquarius because
I'll claim Aquarius.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. I'm a fellow Aquarius. Yeah. Meeting of the minds right here.
Anyone have a pen? Let's
Actually,
sign
I
it.
do have a pen.
Yeah, you are now an
grab it.
Aquarius.
Yeah,
My
mark my
notebook.
palm.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be a Pisces man. Pisces men.
I knew some kids in high school who were like very into signs, and they were like, "Oh, you're a Pisces, or I kind of vaguely remember that, but I like the sound of Aquarius more because Kai, my name also means ocean in Hawaiian, so Aquarius like aqua, like I guess
Yeah, but ironically, Aquarius is actually an air sign, which a lot of people think that it's a water sign, but it's a air sign, and Pisces is a water sign. So maybe
So
maybe you're a true cuss.
Riding the fence right there,
Yeah.
I'm getting best of both worlds. Yeah.
You get the best.
How so? So what's the story on y'all? How did y'all meet initially? How did y'all start working together creatively and like link up? Because it seems like y'all
We linked
do
up.
stuff as a project, and then but y'all do stuff with other projects as well, but together with them. So yeah, I'm curious because I know a little bit about y'all's background, but not a ton.
Well, I mean, should I start this?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
Okay. Well, Spice and I are from DC.
Okay,
Woo woo.
Chappelle.
Speaking of Chappelle, we
Speaking
all
of-
went to the same high school as
No
Dave
shit.
Chappelle.
Yes, well, dude.
Yeah, that's where we met.
cool.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where we met. We went to
Hell
the
yeah.
Duke Ellington
Go
School
back.
of the Arts.
Hell yeah.
And I was doing The Wiz at the time when Spice came to see a show. And
I was in the 8th grade in middle school.
yeah, she came to see a show, and then she auditioned, got in, and that was 2008. Yeah, 2008. She auditioned for show choir. I was already in show choir, and I saw her, and I was just like, "That girl right there, yeah, she's got it."
Yeah,
And we've been together since.
that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
obviously he's just a hair my elder,
Mm-hmm.
and so he
I'm young.
and so he helped guide me. He was
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I was able to enter that space. And show choir, obviously, there's a million show choirs out there. This was a super special show choir.
Okay.
It was different,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, DC legendary space in general at Ellington, but the people who were involved in this thing, Mr. Bonds, and all the different people that taught us at Ellington, like they really, it's on a different level, And so being accepted into that space was a big deal and not easy.
I feel like I've heard Chappelle talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had some of the same teachers, some of the same, direct. Like as he said, when I first saw them perform at Ellington, which is what made me say I want to go to this school. They were doing the Wiz, and our school used to put on like large. They still do large scale productions, And this woman named Linda Gravatt, she directed a lot of these large scale
May
productions.
she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace. And she is a legend. And Chappelle's talked a lot about her. She was one of the people who was instrumental in him even being able to go to the school because he came in as a sophomore. And, it's a big deal. They want you to come in fresh so they can train you for 4 years and really prepare you, So coming in as a 10th grader is like different,
Sure.
And so we had a lot of the same teachers and experiences and like life-changing, seriously. Like we're super trained kids,
Yeah.
like obviously not kids anymore, but like I think that being together definitely keeps that kid feeling.
Yeah.
And there's something special to that too about performing and like creatively collaborating with somebody that you've known like from when you were growing up.
Absolutely.
Like that doesn't happen very often.
I feel like I didn't really have a voice that I like understood when I met Roy, but like now being with him now is like completely different after all these years, Yeah, he always believed in me though. Like he was my cheerleader, and yeah, he was my guide. So
Because she's amazing. She's always
as you
been
guys know,
amazing.
Uncle Roy is amazing as well.
You
The
both are,
shit
yeah,
since
sure.
I can cuss. He's the shit.
Yeah, you can say fuck.
So
You can say
if
anything.
if young Spice knew that I would be next to him singing in a duo,
Yeah.
I would honestly be like, no fucking way.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What's the age difference?
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You
great.
guys are, you're close.
Close,
And-
but in high school it's like
Yeah, 2 years is a
lot.
huge
Yeah.
deal in high school.
Yeah.
And like just sonically, your guys' voices complement each other very, very well. Typically when it's, a boy girl, it's like low high, but you guys both occupy like that higher register very nicely, but also not clashing in a way that makes it sound, just a wall of voice.
damn, appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's live that I appreciate y'all, like for sure. Like not that I don't appreciate stuff from like that I've heard from y'all's recordings, but like just the live experience with you guys is great. It's
Yeah.
very much a
Yeah, live is
go check it out.
live is
Yes, please check it out.
Live is different. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fact that we've been doing this for a long time together too, so we're so comfortable with each other. We give each other space to just be who we are.
There's already a kinetic kind of understanding, I feel like probably between y'all with that much time where you just kind of feel the pulse from each other without ever even having to say a thing about it, like just sensed,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
right? Yeah.
But also, like, it's a lot of organic energy, but also, like, bring back hard conversations, bring back, like, letting there be space. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been friends for a really long time. So we've seen each other through a lot of spaces in our lives. You know what I'm saying? And so being able to really say, like, yo, like, maybe it should be this instead, is super important with your friends, and especially with people that you're creating with. And I think that we give each other the space to figure things out to the point where we're like able to come to a harmony, you know what I'm saying? A place of harmony, a good harmony
Yeah.
with notes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think you got to have like a little bit of a good balance too with ego, because I think ego to a degree is necessary, right? To that degree that you're like, yeah, fuck yeah,
for sure.
It's that, but it's also that mix of the humility has to be in the equation.
Yeah.
Excuse me, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, ego can definitely get in the way for a lot of people. It's hard.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Like we talk about this a lot. I think about how I used to be, like when we were in show choir. Woo, and I apologize to all of you. But, it was about the music for me. There was just something different. And in that choir, there was something different. And I was an asshole at times about it. But I was a good asshole. I wasn't like so bad. But,
Yeah.
if somebody can do what you're asking them to do, it's like, come on, like, I shouldn't have to pressure you to do this. All you have to do is do it.
Yeah.
Bring this thing out of you.
Yeah.
Well, and if you got to be hip. You got like if you get up, because like we have homies on regularly, more homies now. I'm a homie,
Yeah.
Everybody's homies.
right? But it's just the energy you guys bring every time I see you guys. It's definitely something that there's a feeling of just like whatever else I've got, it's not really there. I'm here in that moment with it.
Yeah.
And the ego I feel like that dissolves with you guys. Like I don't sense it between y'all. Like it's kind of just the natural.
I think, it's love, man. Like, we love each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're best friends, truly. You know what I'm saying? And we also took space apart from each other. Like, we have other spaces, and we met in high school, but obviously there's been a lot of time since then, and we experienced a lot of life separately, but also always stayed friends. And so I think like we've always been able to appreciate what each of us do, you know what I'm saying, and just let that be. I think a lot of times comparison can be the killer, and you get into a space with somebody that you feel is talented and you try to be like them. And I think that can hinder you, I come into a space with somebody like Roy, and I'm not a I've been singing since I could talk type of person. I figured out how to sing, you know what I'm saying? And I had enough that I could work with, right? But I get into a space with somebody like that, and I'm like, okay, I can learn from this person, but then I can also bring my creativity to it, and it be just as effective. You know what I'm saying? And it ends up resulting in people seeing us and feeling what you guys have expressed that you feel. You know? Yeah.
And we also just want each other to win. You know, like I want her to win. She wants me to win. We're rooting for each other. So we just so happen to be doing this together.
Right.
That's such an important part of a creative collaboration. It's
does
wanting
that?
success for the other party. Like you don't have to, have this feeling of like competition needing to drive you.
Yeah.
And letting each other, live your lives and give each other space. That's also just like how you get to know people. It's not how you meet them and the person they are when you first meet them. It's how they change over time.
Yeah. And we've had almost 18 years of time to see all the different changes. So yeah, I definitely know this motherfucker. He know me too. In and out.
Oh, so
Yeah.
well.
And don't try him and don't try me, and everything will be all right.
You need that though.
Period.
You need that.
Get each other's backs. That's the
Yeah.
important
It's hard to
thing.
find good people.
Yeah, as you said, we are from DC.
And when you find the good people, I think it's important to like be respectful of the fact, that's to me that's the ultimate thing. It's like about respect, and creative differences happen, but it's like that's part of actually the hashing out process, I think, of good art.
Yes.
If you're talking about a collaborative effort.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's that those disagreements, how are we going to get through and figure out how we can both feel creatively and maybe someone won't. Or,
Right.
Yeah.
Was that something if you guys felt like you had from the start where you could come to each other with conflict and resolve it easily, or is that something you guys had to kind of find over time?
I'll let you start.
Look,
We might feel differently about it.
I used to hate her, dog.
Right. She's the fucking.
I feel like we've been able to discuss things. I'm not much of a discusser when I'm mad about a situation. So, but over time, like through our friendship, Spice has opened me up to talk more.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't care. that you
Yeah,
don't wanna
she's
discuss
like, let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. Yada yada. I'm like, no, let me think about it. Let me process it first, and then I can come to you because I'm okay.
it. Right.
Yeah, and so sometimes that we hit that
In the middle.
in that middle, and we'll get there. And sometimes I will not talk. And I'll be like, well,
It sounds like an anxious avoidant thing.
Well, I appreciate you saying that because
know?
I share a lot of the same sentiment where I'm like conflict avoidant, and if I feel like there's been either an injustice or something needs to change, rather than address it with those emotions, I will step back, process them, figure out what I need to say,
Right.
and then come back to it.
yeah, I just also know like my approach and how I was brought up, like in the household that I was brought up. That's I need to think before I speak because people just say anything out their mouth when they mad, and you can't take words back. Sometimes you can't take every word that you put out back. So I've just always been like, let me process this before I say anything. And sometimes it's just not enough time to process. Like you need to answer right now. Sometimes it is that.
Yeah.
And you just have to answer right now. And then sometimes you answer with an attitude, and then you get met with an attitude. Then the attitudes go
escalates,
back and
and
forth.
then
And then you
it's-
be like, why
yeah.
did we even start this? You be like, oh, well, because I was mad about this. And then it's like, I wasn't even coming at you like that. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it has to just be, and that's where the ego part comes. It's like, hey, I'm not trying to like tell you what to do. I'm thinking about the end of it all,
But that's why it's so important to be around people that know you. You know what I'm saying? And that love you. Because it's really just like, like I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care about any of that. You don't care about my ego. I don't care about yours. Let's figure this out. We want to figure this out more than we care about our feeling at that moment. And I think that that's the real thing. And also we love each other more than we care about our feeling at that moment. So we're willing to hash things out, you know what I'm saying? And like really go there.
Yeah.
Perspective.
But also I'm a like my parents are super I would say the opposite. We talked about things and we really did but also sometimes did maybe feel like I didn't have space to maybe think about things and process things. And that's not, to knock you guys, but to say that, like, sometimes you do need to take a breath and take a beat and realize, like, okay, like, this is maybe not how I feel, or this is actually, I really do feel like this, And so, like, I feel like we've truly met each other in the middle, and we know when it's necessary to really go there and when it's not, and when we know, like, we'll be able to work through it naturally,
Yeah.
and just, like, also being able to, like, let each other maybe just, like, entertain both things,
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a partnership, sometimes you got to entertain both. Like, okay, you see it that way, that hard, and I see it that way, this hard. Let's do both, and then we'll see which one is better.
Yeah.
Or we'll see which one fits. And a lot of times, we're both satisfied that way, I feel like.
Because you had a chance.
I think
to
it's all
put your best foot
reciprocity.
forward. Yeah.
Mhm, yes. Put your best foot forward. Like, I want to put it all forward. Like, this is how strongly I feel about it. But we give each other time. We hear each other out. Even if we might not agree at that present moment, I think that, eventually we come to a space. And I think that that's what collaboration is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's two people creating something bigger than than you could just individually, and that belief in each other. And I think it's like it's also about you guys care enough about each other to want to make sure the other feels heard and understood, and like even in a moment of possible there's a understanding that, like, I'll be back. It's it's this maybe this moment I'm here, but and that appreciation for each other, just enough to, because I like it's good faith, it's like it's good faith, bad faith, like depending on the person.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate too, because it's like, yeah, you want to think that everybody might be coming with the same level of, but yeah, y'all know each other well enough that it's established, which is.
And it does take two to tango. So, you both have to be on that train together of, like, we're taking how much identity we're putting into the situation and the resolution out of it, that ego, and just, focusing on the resolution aspect. Because
Well, conflict should have a point. It shouldn't just be for the sake of conflict, is my
Right.
thing. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
like it should be, we're just settling a thing to get somewhere. And there's an end point, not just, I just want to be disagreeable. And there are a lot of those people out there, yo.
Yeah. Just want to
Yeah.
debate.
That's the bad faith,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't feel like we ever get there. I just feel like it's always kind of like, I don't like it like that, or
Right.
I don't feel
I
like
don't understand what the fuck you mean by that.
I don't understand that.
Well, and I think you need that. I think it's important because it's like you kind of watch each other's six in terms of what you might be doing. And, hey, yeah, that wasn't, I don't know if that worked that in that moment or how you did that way. It's like that, again, you're not, because to be able to, like, that's like one of our core fears, by the way, of all fears humans have. I think I've talked about this with you. Think and Grow Rich is a great book you should read. But one of the fears, it's like 6, but it's criticism. Fear of criticism is huge. So people don't want to be, like, critiqued when it's like, no, hey, it's coming. I'm like, I think like overall I like it, but it's like, hey, how could you?
Yeah.
Because especially y'all's level of skill, when you get up to that certain degree where like the margin of error in terms of improvements gets smaller and smaller, where you're nitpicking things that are to really improve it because you're already at a certain degree or a certain level, as it is. So
Yeah, a lot of our problems or like issues or they're like very minor, very
super
just
small.
super small. It'll be like, oh, well, I wanted this note. Oh, well, I like this note better. Be like, oh, okay, well, it is easier to sing that note, so why not?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, well, fine.
Yeah.
what would be the process of y'all putting together something like a new track, like something that y'all were?
yeah, how do you guys
How do
approach
you-
the writing process?
Yeah, I'm curious.
We
about-
hang out.
Just hanging.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Or is it
That's
like
the-
jam
that's the
resulting?
beginning.
Have y'all ever taken anything from like a Thursday and turned it into something?
Absolutely not.
No.
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 So
No.
like, what do you? Where
I
y'all?
think I'm in a space of trying to be more intentional than that. I think that I've like spent a lot of time in like jam vibes, and I love that. But
Right.
also like, I'm trying to like express a certain message,
Sure.
And so, yeah, like it might be some cool vibes that I experience at a homie show. Like it's not to say that anything like that wouldn't be nice. But I think I'm trying to be more intentional. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we hang out.
Yeah. In a jam session, I'm really there to kind of like release more.
A jam session's like a TJ Maxx, okay? It's like you may not find anything,
Right.
but you might find something really cool, you know?
Right. You might find the thing
like
you've
a
been
TJ
I will not
Maxx,
find anything in there, but I might get a good luggage.
Nordstrom rack? All right, I don't know.
I don't even know. But yeah, I'm going there for a release and just like the community of it all. I'm not really going there to. I mean, I have, yes, picked up
Caught a
things.
vibe.
It was going caught a vibe and be like, oh, let me record that. Okay, let me see if that. And some songs come from that. But for us, it's different. It varies. Like. I might start with a track because I pretty much produce for Uncle Roy and Spice.
Okay.
And I'll send it to Spice and be like, this is what I came up with. And she'll start writing. She'll be like, I need more.
then I'll be like, okay, put this here, put a thing here, put this
she's
here.
like, I need more now. And I'm at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm working on like a B section or I'm trying to work on a transition for something. She's like, okay, well, just add more to the track. Like, give me more of what you have here so I can just write off of that. I can go from that. And then we'll do that. Or Spice will come with voice parts and be like, this is what I'm hearing. And she'll sing it out. And I'll be like, okay, like, well, we will harmonize to that and then put that on a voice note and just have that. And then the track will just build itself from the harmonies. Or we just do nothing.
Or we just hang out and we'll like be in our kitchen and
we'll
like
just be
beat on
like
the table,
banging
and
on the
like,
tables and
just like real friendship.
something up.
Like, and that's why I feel
Yeah.
like that's why people feel the friend stuff through our stuff is because like we're literally that's what's happening. Like it's a result of friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's cultivated by the vibes.
Yes.
Yeah, like if we're over there, and because we love to cook, so friends will probably come over. We'll be cooking, and be like, "Oh, sing this part real quick. Sing this, sing," or they'll sing something. They'll be like, "Oh, keep singing that," and we'll just go off of that and just be jamming off of that. Like I guess that is like a jam session, I guess. But anyway,
There's more intention
we'll
behind
more
it.
intimate.
But yeah, we're like, okay, now we're sitting there, but like, if you go this way, we can take the song this way. But if you go this way, we can take the song this way. And you just have to be open to whatever.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's a mistake. Like sometimes like I've recorded something where I was just going based off memory, based off the part the other person had, but I was actually off. But then when we put the two together, it actually worked. Like, yeah, it was very interesting how that process can suss out sometimes by accident. You're like, oh, this, but hey, it's dope. Like, I'm not gonna.
That's where
I'm not gonna not do it because it was an accident that it came up together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Everything doesn't have to be super purposeful.
Yeah.
It's not to say that we don't do anything super purposefully because we do, but organic is so much fun. You know? And I feel like that's how you keep having fun. Like when you're performing it, when you go to record it, all the things, like it has to remain fun for you.
Yeah.
And that's also where having like another perspective helps in terms of like cutting things out. Because I can find when I'm writing by myself, I'm holding on to every bit because I don't know in that moment what is worth keeping and what is worth throwing away. So having that other person to
There are no rules.
to go in there, and share like, okay, I'm hearing this and this.
No box.
Getting that.
Yeah, like we were working on a song the other day, and I was I had told Spice before, I was like, I don't want to show you this song because I don't have anything else for this song that I have right now. So anyway, I really tried to like go and sit down and come up with a B part, but had nothing. So I just brought it to her. I was like, okay, I lied. Like, this is what I have. And I need another section. She was like, okay, play it. And she was like, oh, nice. I think we should just stay there. And I was like, nice. Like, this just checks out. And I was, I thought about that, but I just could not get myself to just make that decision because it's for us. So I'm like, man, I don't want to just go ahead and make this decision and she not like it, and then I have to go back and do this work again. But I don't mind doing the work, but I just want her to like it, you know? So when I brought it to her, she was just like, oh no, like that's fire, but just give me more.
Well,
just give me
and
more.
I think the underlying thing with that too is like you want her to like it, but you want everyone to like it, right? Like it's like the idea is that it's like she's the first.
I don't really care if you all like it. And that's not even like being rude or anything, because I'm not making music for.
I mean, but like would you say
y'all.
that in an ideal world you would be like, I hope you like what I'm doing,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like it is that understanding of what the what you can and can't control, like type thing.
Yeah, it's hard. Like it's the criticism thing, you know. It's like.
It's tough, bro.
Yeah, it's so.
We're gonna subject ourselves to it this week
criticism,
on the
yeah.
Kill Tony subreddit, dude.
Oh,
Because I like it. Because I like punishment. I just can't read the comments as long as I don't read the fucking comments.
I mean, you can
Reddit is
read them,
ruthless.
but yeah, don't read them. I mean,
No, I should.
Don't read them.
I made the mistake, and I'm like, fucking no, I'm not gonna read them.
Yeah, there's no need.
But I'm like, I also do
think
appreciate. I don't want to miss. It sucks to miss maybe nice comments because they're not all shitty.
Right.
I feel like that's the part
Yeah.
where I was coming from with I'm not making music for you all. It's like the comment section, that situation. But
Yeah.
because I am making music for you
Isn't it
all.
crazy though how it's like that is a part of art
Yeah.
now? Is that like almost every piece of anything that goes out is going to have a comment section?
A slew of
crazy.
people
Legit.
sharing
But you
their
have to
opinions.
say, fuck the comment section. Also, love the comment section.
Fuck the comment section.
The comment
Understand the
section
comment section
is
is
a
necessary.
metaphor for life
Very
itself.
necessary.
There's a lot of balance in life. The comment section is a metaphor for that balance in life. Sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be bad, but take it for nothing. Just like you take, anything else bad for nothing.
Yeah.
Let it fly past you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But if you see some funny shit in the comics, make sure you fucking laugh.
And
at that shit.
don't take any. It doesn't matter to take anything from someone who can't do what you do as at least as good as you or better. Like in terms of, hey, if you're gonna say something like
Right.
anybody that criticized me for my Kill Tony set, I'm like, none of you motherfuckers that would ever have in a million years the balls to even get on that stage that I got on. So I have I don't care.
Yeah.
Like it's nice that you think you want to say something, but you don't get to. You're not on my level. Like
Yeah.
that you haven't done that.
Yeah.
You haven't.
I find that they're actually more hilarious than anything.
Oh yeah, you got to be able to laugh at the negative comments because they're just oftentimes
gets
so
funny.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
are
they're
funny.
so crazy. It's like,
Funny.
what?
It is funny.
Like you sit there, like, how did you think about this?
Yeah.
Like that's funny to me. Yeah, but yeah.
Wow, this is going on in your head, huh?
It's also
like, wow.
just it's hilarious because like when we had Joel Turcotte on here, just that clip from him, he was talking about old heads and kind of just chopping, and it's like our most viewed reel by like 5 times by any other reel that we've had, and it just incited so many so many emotional reactions. And to me, in the moment where we were sitting right here doing it, it's like. It didn't feel like it. Like it felt like Joel talking shit. What
Yeah, it
what
didn't feel
else
like
is
anything.
new?
Yeah.
What else? Which it's also it's like that's part of the ego thing that I think is to a degree necessary because to certain people it's like you kind of have a right to like toot your horn a little because you are pretty pretty dope. So
yeah.
But also
Oh, yeah.
get like comments like that are
you get all emotional though.
or being on Instagram, being on YouTube, all that. It's kind of unavoidable as an artist now, in the sense that we're kind of in the age of the social media band or like the social media artist. So you have to engage with that, not necessarily replying to every comment, but you have to put yourself out there, which it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You do put yourself out there to be scrutinized and commented on and all of that stuff. So it's sad when I hate when people be like it comes with a career. Like
Yeah, because it's like,
I'm
damn.
damn, I didn't ask for that.
I was signing up to express myself and sing.
But hey, say
Well, then it goes back to also
say
though, it's
what
like
you gotta say.
somebody may have a valid critique. You may be like, they're kind of right.
Right.
Like people tell me I'm using too much B-roll, and I'm like, right, maybe I'll tone it back a little. You know, like I'm just like, but I'm also at the same point, I'm like, I'm not going to entirely, if I feel like a moment or a clip might benefit from it, I'm going to add it to the clip. I'm not going to, you know, but it's like, yeah, to see some of those haters, where it's like, but it is haters, but it's also like, I'm a big thing for me as a stand-up, and this guy will know. It's like, you have to like listen, you have to like pay attention to the feedback, you know, and it's like, you have to, you know, it is like something that does help you understand, like, how am I going to connect better with an audience? Because at the end of the day, I say that's what it is. That's the goal, right? Like connection. Yeah. That's what we're trying to do. So, yeah,
that give and take from the audience is definitely what we all look for. But you know, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them.
Yeah,
and
don't I know it?
That's okay. You know,
sometimes you lose them in front of 2 million people. You know, hey, it's fine. It's Monday.
It's fine. It's
just
fine.
a Monday.
Life
as long
goes
as you
on.
keep doing it. Keep trying again.
Just go up there next Monday. Yeah.
Dust yourself off.
You got to have conviction tattooed across your forehead is what it actually is. You have to be you have to know the hills you're going to die on. You have to be, creatively speaking, you know, you have to be in tune to what it is your voice is. And I think y'all are pretty locked in with it. It's like, you know, you might have people say this or that, but it's like, what we're doing is what we're doing, and it's like, if you don't like it, that's okay too. You know, hey.
But you're right though. You're right that you have to be open to valid criticism. Otherwise, you just end up on the other opposite end of the spectrum, where you're, you know, just in an echo chamber.
Yeah.
I took
thinking you all of that. And, you know.
I took a music production class, and as part of our like critique session, there was a specific way we had to critique. We had to break down in like bullet points, like, here's what was like working for your track. Here's what I, you know, not didn't like, but was could have been done better. Or here's a situation, or like, here's what you can do to improve. Like offering valid critique, which there's it can be hard to tell the difference between that and you suck, goodbye. Like, this is trash. Because a lot of times it can be kind of folded in with that type of language.
Yeah, it is rough being able to take, I don't know, even like however they're bringing it to you, being able to be like, okay, I can decipher this, like, and know what they're really saying to me. You know what I'm saying? But I also just feel like it's always best to just like stick with what you know, stick with what you know and you believe, you know, and stay with that, you know, like, because even sometimes when you take the advice or you listen, you know, it doesn't work because it doesn't feel the way you need it to feel, even if like the wrong feeling is what you're looking to feel.
That's where that self-confidence comes into play, where you know what you like about yourself and what you like about what you're putting into your music, and the things that maybe aren't so important that you can, you know, be flexible with.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's like, I think about when, what is that Whitney Houston song, My Love Is Your Love? When Why John was like, when he got into the studio and she sang this one note, and it was just, she said, I bent it.
Bent it?
I bent it. Like I bent the note. Because you know that part, I'm like, she's like, like, it's way off, but she's leading you into, my love is your love. And that is, it's like, he was like, I just like, the note is off. She was like, no, I bent it.
Yeah, like it was on purpose.
Yeah, like I did that on purpose.
I was supposed to do that.
Yeah, like sometimes somebody's like, oh no, this isn't it. And it's like, no, that's exactly what the fuck I'm going for.
Yeah.
Like I meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you have to have confidence, but also openness, but also peace, but also aggression, but also everything at the same fucking time.
Balance is the name of the game.
Balance is the name of the fucking game.
Like where you're not thinking creatively, it's just a flow, and that's the place to be, because then you're just truly channeling that space inside that this is coming from, wherever that is, you know, from outside, which
sometimes it comes from your butt.
It does, you know,
especially if it's
directly from the hole. It's coming straight from the butt.
Right up there.
Right,
like,
through
was
the
that-
GI tract.
Was that Toot and C? That was
Yeah, Toot.
I wonder if people
Perfect
people
pitch, yeah.
would
I was just thinking
Shout
of
out
that.
to Taylor.
Jimmy Blazer, dude. He's like, fucking, why do I know that fart was in C? Fuck!
I'm dead.
I have to know your key of your farts.
Jimmy Blazer reminds me of Elmo.
Key of F, motherfucker. He reminds me of who?
Elmo.
Really? Why?
Yeah,
Why
they kind of
Elmo?
look alike to me. Shout out to Jimmy Blazer.
I love
He
him.
is a
He's
lovely
great.
person.
He's like, couldn't agree more.
Is an
Yeah,
incredible
he's really
musician,
great.
but his smile. Elmo.
All right. Well,
Hey, Jim-
Looks
hey,
like a
Jimmy.
puppet.
tickle me fucking up. Fucking
Sorry, Jimmy.
no. You put it out there. You
Yeah,
put it out there.
it's too late.
No, it's fine. No, we love Jimmy. I was
Even if you
just
look like
watching a thing
Elmo.
with him. Actually, with you guys, too, which I was gonna ask too. Was curious with Sir Woman. How was that? How did that happen for y'all? Getting with her.
That's a fun story.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll start that one since you started the last one.
Sure.
Yeah. I was living in Dallas. I moved to Dallas in 2018, in March of 2018, and I just like kind of peeped the scene for like a whole year. Didn't sing at all. Like, I was like, I just want to see like who everybody is, see who's cool, like see who's not, and like, yeah. Was cool with some musicians and would go to sessions and stuff like that, and would go to sessions as like honestly just roll J's for people in the sessions and just chill, and
It's
just
a good way to make friends.
yeah, exactly. Experience it. And one session that I went to was for David Ramirez, and he was recording his album.
Well,
I
Love
asked
is a
him to do
Hurricane.
this, and then he was like, "Yeah," and then I hit him up, and he fucking didn't.
David, do this. This needs
Bro.
to be a real.
Come on,
David,
the cast.
come on
talking
the
to you.
cast.
Get on
David.
it.
We'll
I'm
come
talking
with
to
you if you
David.
need us
David.
to. David, come on the cast. But yeah,
Call to action.
Sorry, go ahead.
he was doing the session actually for the album My Love Is a Hurricane, but for the song Hell. And Kelsey is featured on that song. And this was in Dallas at Modern Electric with Jason Burt and all those folks. And yeah, I went to the session again, just chilling. Other people were playing on it and stuff like that. And so I was just there. And Kelsey was sitting on the floor writing in a notebook as David was recording. And I was like, who's this chick? And we just like started chatting or whatever. And she was just super cool. She's like, who are you? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm from DC. I sing, but like, I'm not singing here. I'm just like chilling. Like, I'm just hanging out, And a couple weeks later, she had friends of ours go into the studio with her and like play on these songs. And she was like, y'all should come and like play at this gig that we have. It's like our first Sir Woman gig. It was Shaky Graves Day.
Okay.
In 2019, and it was at Cactus Cafe. And she's like, yo, like, this is going to be like our first thing. We don't really have like a full band or anything like that yet, but Jason's going to do it. He's just going to play like some keys or whatever, and we'll have a drummer and bass player, and we'll just do it. So I did it, and it was cool. She came, and like we like arranged like some backgrounds on the way down in the car and stuff. And did the show, and then he had visited me in Dallas a couple times, and
yeah, I was living in LA at the time.
Okay. I lived in Dallas for a minute.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lived there for 4 years.
Okay.
It was cool. I love
Plano.
Dallas.
Fuck
Shout out to Dallas.
Fuck Plano PD.
Right. I love
Those
Dallas.
guys, but Dallas is.
It's cool. Everywhere is where you make it. What you make it. You know what I'm saying?
I liked
somewhat.
Deep Ellum. It was cool. I thought.
Yeah, it's a cool
It's
vibe.
kind of a vibe for sure.
But yeah, he was living in LA, and like we were super close, and I'm like, man, I need a friend. Like, and also he was like, I'm not really loving it out here currently, and I feel like maybe like, I could come down there. And I was like, well, I got a gig maybe like you could do. Like, I just did this gig with this woman named Kelsey, and she's incredible, and I think like we could do this gig. So she had 2 more gigs scheduled, and I'm like, yo, my friend, he's about to come. He's going to come do these gigs with us. He's going to come. And she's like, okay. She just trusted. Mind you, even when I came and sang with her the first time, she hadn't heard me sing. We just had a conversation. She was just like, oh, y'all should just come and do it. you know, and of course it was like, you know, a pleasant surprise for everybody that we were all cool, you know, good enough or whatever. But you know, she went full
No audition.
no audition. Full trust though with Roy. Like, oh, my friend's moving from LA. He's gonna come do this show with us. And she was just like, cool. I'm like, yeah, we'll go through the music. I'll make sure he's like hip, you know, to what I know. And he, you know, arranged his parts for the stuff. And then we did Radio, Coffee and Beer and Geraldine's in like within a week. And the rest is
It was
history.
2 days.
Yeah, I used to live right down the street from Radio.
Yeah?
moved
I lived
February
like in the middle
13th.
of Radio and Casino. You know, Casino Southside. You know that place? It's like right down the street from Radio.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. Radio's great though.
Yeah. Radio's awesome.
They used to have comedy there too.
Yeah, they used to
Hell
have
yeah.
a really good taco truck in the back.
So you moved out of LA in 2 days.
Yeah, I moved there February 13th, and the first gig at Geraldine's was on the 15th, and then Radio was on February 16th, the next day.
What's like
That
what
is impressive.
What's
to
on
get
the
out of there
docket
that quick.
for Sir Woman coming up?
Wow, a lot. We're actually leaving Thursday.
Yeah, we're doing Telluride.
Yeah, we're doing Telluride.
Nice.
Doing Telluride Fest. I'm excited to see Thundercat. He's headlining.
Oh,
Shout out
fuck
to
yeah.
Thundercat.
Yeah.
We love Thundercat.
That's like what I sing usually when I sing with the homies.
yeah.
them changes.
I've been trying to figure out how I would ever tell this story like without it like being weird.
I mean, it's gonna always be weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I
at
have
least
a
you've
fun
you've
Thundercat
told-
story that I'm gonna tell one day.
At least you told him.
yeah.
At least he knows it.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
go-
basically, one night, Thundercat came to our house. This is when I was still living in D.C. There was a free Thundercat show at Howard Theater. And me and my best friend at the time, she's still one of my closest friends, Janae, we went. And it wasn't a packed crowd. He wasn't like really popular, as popular as he is now. He wasn't then.
Yeah.
So like free show for Thundercat now would be packed, sold out, you know.
Yeah.
It was packed, but
Right.
it wasn't sold out, you know. And we were huge Thundercat fans, so we knew all the music and knew all the lyrics. And I don't know how you know, and oh shit, it's X, all of that. Like
that's great.
people didn't really know the shit like that at that time, so we were front row singing all the stuff. And after the show, he found us, and we ended up hanging out. And it was a great hang. And me, him, and my best friend, and my mom, and another friend, we hung out until like 7 a.m. And it was incredible. It was a super, super fun time. But it was also fucking crazy that Thundercat like hung out with us after a concert.
I've hung
With my
out
mom.
with a lot of people before they like blew up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just weird because you're like they're cool, and then you're like, oh, boom, and then, dude, were you at LOL? I saw Tom Segura in front of like a half-empty comedy club like in 2012, and now he's like, dude, he's like one of the biggest comics in the fucking world. It's crazy.
And it's like, I don't even know who that is.
He's he's like he played the Moody.
It's funny because my face was
No, he played
like
the Moody Arena recently.
Tom.
Oh shit.
Which
Shout out
like
to
it's
Tom
like so
Segura.
like from
I'ma
like
check
to
you
go
out,
from
bro.
like seeing him in a half-empty
you're not
comedy
doing no
club in
bullshit.
San Antonio to doing an arena 13 years or whatever
Damn,
later.
yeah,
it's
that's
wild, you know. It's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
it
it's
is-
like there is that arc.
Hey,
you know.
Tom.
Well, yeah,
Tom
I saw
Segura. Now you know.
I saw-
Watch what's the name? His best special. If you're gonna watch one, watch. It's the one where he talks about In-N-Out Burger. There's
Don't
a
ask me.
special he talks about In-N-Out Burger.
You're like, pull up his IMDb. Come on.
I got to tag us later
that
with
was
that,
so
so it's there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's great. He's really fucking. Well, he used to be. He got big, and then his ego got involved, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, it
same
was
thing.
fun because like I actually ran into Thundercat a couple years later, and he was like, he didn't remember the situation,
Yeah.
but he was super excited that even happened and was super happy about it. Like it was not weird at all, and I was like, you're cool as shit. So shout out to Thundercat. He'll be there
Yeah.
at Telluride this weekend, but we're with Sir Woman this weekend at Telluride.
Yeah.
Both Saturday and Sunday. It's gonna be fun as hell.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Hell yeah.
We're like starting to work on a new record
Okay.
now. So
Well, whenever that comes out, y'all should come back, and we'll talk about that coming out. Help you.
Hell yeah.
love that.
yeah,
Yeah,
these
back on,
last
yeah.
two just came out in what, April and May.
April
Okay.
and May. Yeah, back
Yeah.
to or March and May.
March and May.
What are these like full records? Are they like EPs? What are they?
That me and Roy are dropping.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a full EP that's like ready to go, right?
Mm.
And then we have some other stuff that we're working on right now that's fresh and new. I feel like, a lot of this stuff will be released before the year's up as far as like the stuff that's locked and loaded. But yeah, we're working on new shit.
Yeah. As far as a positive thing too, like just as we're talking about all the negative critiques, it's like positively I liked in y'all's, I forget the name of the song, but it's like it's something black people swimming.
Black folk don't swim, so let me teach you a lesson.
Yeah,
It's
jumping.
like catches me. But then I liked what y'all did with like it was pretty high quality, but then it dropped into like the lower Q on some of it. I actually liked how y'all mixed that in because it gave it a little more texture in the video versus just a straight line, just high quality, which is nice, but it gives it some.
Oh yeah, the
some
camcorder.
contrast.
You're talking about the music
Yeah,
video.
yeah. I'm talking about the video
yeah.
itself. Just
Oh,
That
yeah,
camcorder that we found. Shout out to our HBIC, our
Fucking
manager Brian.
camcorders, yo.
Yeah.
He,
Puts like the fucking time on the
Yeah, he found that last minute, and it's so
yeah,
dope.
we took that out on the lake and it was just like, hey, let's do a music video.
Yeah, straight up.
let's
My
do
mom was
it.
there. My man was there. Our girl Brittany.
That's
It
my
was
boo.
a
Hey,
lot of
Brittany,
fun.
boo. You know Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany. But yeah, jumping was a lot of fun. Like it's a fun song. That was the last song we wrote before we went into the studio. We recorded at Adrian Casada Studio, Electric Deluxe Recordings, and we love it there. Shout out to Adrian, that's our bro.
nice.
Love you,
But
man.
he let us record there, and it was incredible. We did that in 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a couple of years we've been sitting on this project, but like now we're like finally getting it to the place that we are actually satisfied with it, which it takes time sometimes, which is rough. But
How important is it to y'all when you write something, like to go out and perform it, and then before you might record it?
I don't think it matters to me.
Is that something that matters? No.
No, I think we had to do that because we were getting the calls for shows.
Yeah, so we're just like, why
so
not?
it's just like, let's just use the demos. We don't have anything else. That's how we started. And then, over time we had the band, because they knew some of the songs. And some of the songs that we started out with, we don't perform now.
So would you say
But,
then, so whatever
yeah.
y'all perform live typically is already like released stuff that y'all have put out?
No.
No.
There's only
Okay.
one song out. So
Only
like,
Jumpin'.
same
So
with
then, so then y'all are doing these live right now without
exclusive.
actually, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. See, that was like, okay.
Which is really fun right now because the fact that we've been able to build what we've built in with no music out is pretty cool. But also, Sir Woman kind of did a similar thing. Like, High Road was out, but Sir Woman didn't, like, it took a while for us to drop music, truly, and we were performing a lot.
I think that's a great thing though, because I think by the time you get into the studio, it's polished. You know what I mean?
You see that a lot with a lot of debut albums, like two that come to mind: "Appetite for Your Destruction," Guns N' Roses, and "Songs About Jane," Maroon 5. Like they took the time to really polish and hammer those out before they ended up recording the full studio length. And so the EP that you guys have now, is any of it's recorded, or you guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
sweet.
all recorded.
Yep,
Yeah.
Nice.
it's all recorded. We've been performing it for a little while before we started recording it, but we recorded it in the summer of 2023. Yeah, it took about
May?
2 months. Yeah, to really finish it because we did.
So it's,
Started in May and then did vocals, then mixing, and all the things. So,
and so that is what was released already. You're saying, or
Just Jumping is
just-
out.
just
only
one.
one
so only
song.
one from that. Okay.
Yeah.
So then there's still okay.
There's still some other.
That's
other
where y'all
tunes.
are at the point of like. So do y'all have like a timeline on?
So we have a single about to drop. Actually, another single
Okay.
that we're gonna drop before we let the rest of the chopper sing.
That's probably good. Give them a little taste. Some
Yeah,
little-
tastes are
Just a little
good,
taste.
especially for starters, because our next projects will really be the one, right? And I think that it is, like, from what we've been writing. Obviously, we love this one, too. Like, it's incredible. I love it. But I also feel like, this is the beginning,
Yeah.
So it only can get better.
Well, and I think that's the way to do it, because you're not you're kind of like building a more anticipation without like giving, even though you have these other okay, these are great things, but I'm gonna like.
It's the leave them wanting more.
Yeah, well, it's keeping something in the back pocket to like have where you're, but you're still like you can build that up and recycle, remix, even maybe you know do different stuff with it, mix it up. Yeah.
I feel like with this first EP, it's a great like opener for Uncle Roy and Spice. It's like, oh, nice to meet you. But you are meeting us in like I wouldn't say like you are meeting us in a place of like figuring out life.
Well, but I get it because I feel like it's like you've got these projects like Sir Woman that are important projects for y'all. That are a big part of your career, but also it's like you have your other part, which is like y'all's stuff that y'all are doing. So, yeah.
And I think that's why people will follow an artist for a long time. It's not that they are able to keep producing and putting out, you know, the same comfort food. It's the change over time. You know, I'm a huge Metallica fan, and I love them from their first 4 albums.
Surprised you didn't wear your shirt today, dude.
Yeah, man, not repping the swag. But like everything up until 72 seasons. The only bad one was the Lulu one.
Well, which it doesn't always happen that way with bands, honestly. Some bands get worse over time.
You know, I feel like life happens over time.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to even say that.
Well, also, I think it's things get.
And people.
You just mentioned Maroon 5, Songs About Jane. Fucking phenomenal album, in my opinion. Phenomenal album. Everything Maroon 5 did after that, I'm like, there's like maybe little pieces.
They're gems
but
among
I'm like,
the
the
rough.
sellout factor is so prevalent because it's like, you could get to that point if you get enough people that are really about what you're doing, and that it's like, okay, now people are going to offer you certain things to compromise yourself. And it's like,
it's rough.
What are you doing it for? You know,
it's really rough. I think a question that would be really valid to ask a lot of artists these days, or just like in general, not these days, but like forevermore, is like, you know, how long do you want to be like, I guess, like super authentic, and how much does that take, you know? Because I do think that at a point, you know, when it gets to like, I have an entire staff of people to like their livelihood is based on me producing things and making things happen. I do think that, you know, when somebody asks you the question, are you willing to compromise a little bit? When you look and you see all those families that you're feeding, the answer does change than, you know, from what it was when you were making songs about Jane, and when it was just for the love of music, and somebody said, this is really beautiful music, we want to amplify this to, oh, that made a lot of money. This is what we could also do, you know? And so I do think we have to sometimes.
It goes from like love of the game to playing the game.
Playing the game, but also like, again, like, you know, you're feeding families.
Oh, for sure.
There's a feeling of responsibility.
Sure. You have a lot of responsibility for people. So you're willing to compromise your morals to feed people. You know, and to make sure that they're okay, and to make sure your family's okay. It becomes less about you and not about music and not about expression at all. And I'm not saying that about Adam Levine specifically, but I do see how, you know, somebody could get to, you know, that point. I think it's a human thing, you know.
When you have a lot of people depending on you at some point, and you're keeping a lot of people alive, essentially, you know. There is another thought in mind. Sometimes it is get the easiest thing that you can get out there and make that money and let that shake a little bit. But also, I feel like if we are in that space, sometimes you do your Erykah Badu and you have your other things on the other side that that bring you joy. You know, you be a DJ, you do this, you do it's. But
y'all were there that night, right? For Badu, were y'all there?
Yeah, we were the other night. It was super
solid.
Dope.
Yeah, it was.
I love Erykah Badu.
Who did we have on that said it was like, you know, bagging groceries for an hour?
Sosa,
yeah. Where like having those extra gigs where there's like the money makers and then the ones that, you know, where you really put your full artist heart and soul
Look, any
into.
artist that acts like they never do anything that they don't like, you're full of shit.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
honestly, don't even front on me, dog.
100%.
You got to take the opportunities.
That's my
where they
hot
come.
take.
The first 2 years at Chili's, I remember the first 2 years of Sir Woman, I worked at Chili's and like working out tours. We're going on 2-week tours with Sir Woman. Like, hey, can I not be at Chili's for 2 weeks? You know, like,
Yeah.
we
Do you
all
guys do
done it.
gig leave?
Ha ha ha. Right.
Okay. Shit.
I mean, you just would have to work your ass off and, you know, prove your worth, you know, so that they would be wanting to keep you. And that's at every job that I've worked, you know. And despite, you know, you being a singer and trying to make something and them knowing that you don't want to do that at the end of the day.
Right.
You know, and having to be okay with that is super hard for companies to
Yeah.
accept.
But it is one of those things too. Yeah, if you're like in a position where, like, if you can make that work, like, and then build yourself up, it's like it is a process because nothing is going to be. And it almost like interestingly, when you start getting paid for something, really paid for it, I feel like maybe kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it because the feeling of responsibility goes up in terms of what you have to do as a performer. Where you know, when there's maybe a little bit of a freedom creatively in the like lower expectations, which is why like y'all could go on a Thursday and have as much fun because the bar is so low in terms of like, it's not a bad performance wouldn't really cost you a whole lot in that, you know, but it's like you can be free. But yeah, when you're in a high paying gig, it's like, yeah, you gotta deliver. You
And
gotta be
also,
like,
once you're paid for it, it adds a different kind of value to what you're doing. Like there was always like that emotional, that like, you know, the liberating aspect value to it. Once there's money involved, it, you know, changes things. Not always in a bad or a good way, but it just changes perspective.
It does
Changes
shift things. I just feel like for us, well, I'll speak for me, but for us in general, I feel like, you know, it's when we do sing and make music, like we're doing it because we really love it. Like we truly enjoy it so much that when we go out there with everybody, it's kind of like, hey, this is so good. Don't you think it's
Right.
so good? Like, and
Don't you
everybody's like,
like
yes,
that?
it's so good. It's like, yeah, don't you feel that? I don't know. It's just always trying to change the day for whoever's coming to see us. If you're coming to see us, like we're going to really try to make your day better.
yeah.
I feel like it really is that simple. If we could just like put a smile on somebody's face. Everybody's just trying to do that.
Yeah, like if
bring
you
some
can
joy
come
to the
these-
world.
Yeah, you can come to these shows and like
Bring
forget
back
all of the
bring
shit.
joy to the world and shit.
Okay.
Like bring
So put some
back
good.
Joy
corny
to the
shit.
world.
Bring
Uncle
back
Roy and Spice have
head-assness.
come.
Okay.
Bringing happiness.
Bring happiness and spreading cheer
And presents
for all
and
that
shit.
want to hear. Just like
Yeah.
Santa Claus in this bitch. No, for real though.
Yeah, that motherfucker want to be happy too. Oh shit.
Everybody's so damn mad, and they're joining a group or following a page to
Yeah.
make them matter.
I
You're
do
too
curse.
emotional, dog. You need to chill out.
Be happy. Follow some shit that make you happy today, like the Cody Kai Cast.
There we go.
It's
Thank
like real
you.
talent.
Oh, yeah.
It's real weird, but it's real Austin, Texas. And at the end of the day, you can't get any fucking better than that.
Bam.
Yeah, that's our B-roll. That's literally. I'm gonna cut that out later. I swear to God, because we were just talking about needing to record B-roll beforehand, and we should have, and I didn't think about it. And then I'm like, but that's not obviously not all this me. Jerking
No,
it.
this
And
part
it's
too.
like,
This
it's gonna
part
cut
too,
off
yeah.
right at the end of
This
what you
is
just
not
said. But I'm like,
B-roll.
that is.
But the part before
You
this,
just gave me the B-roll I needed.
back there.
So thank you.
Roll it back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because that was
I
that.
am- I
it was
am the
organic.
commercial character.
It was organic. It was organic.
was.
That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it's such a great thing because we needed that.
Hell yeah.
And I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm glad to do it. He is Tina Turner. And,
yeah.
you know,
Don't punch me though.
give me
That
the
was
black
not
eye.
That video
No, that's
is
not
so
funny. No, I can't even joke about that.
It's the
I
video.
love Tina Turner.
We love Tina Turner. Now
Legend.
I oughta.
My life's like kind of what my wife's like.
All right. Don't make us
Fucking
laugh
Eminem.
like that no more. Even though this
It
man
was
is
the haircut.
dead. Yeah.
Oh man.
The haircut.
Give him a black. Give
Yo.
him a black eye.
Yo.
That's
Yo.
my God.
It's not funny.
It is not
May
funny.
she rest in peace. We love you, Tina Turner.
We love you,
No,
Tina.
for real.
My
Yeah.
woman.
Real talk.
She was.
Talk about bringing joy to the world.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Joy and
Yeah.
pain.
Um,
and rain.
Proud.
Joy.
Proud Mary. Too.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Was that? Did Credence write that and then Tina covered it?
I wasn't there.
I don't know. You were a music.
My dad would be sad to know that I do not know the answer.
You
to
said
that.
did who right
I
Credence?
Credence Clearwater Revival.
CC
Proud Mary.
Allvar.
Because they let looking down and see it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like.
I'ma
But I
leave
don't
it-
know which one came first.
I'm gonna leave it to Ann. I'm gonna leave it to Ann. I'm gonna leave it
I
to
love how like
Anime
so many
Bull.
things
I
could
don't
solve
know.
with a smartphone too, and you're
This
like,
is a
I'ma
warning
leave-
not to quote us on anything.
Anime. I'm gonna leave it to you, girl. Okay.
We be making shit up.
I don't know about
sometimes,
them
amen?
other people. I'm gonna leave it to you, Anime.
We write our own nonfiction here. It's all right.
There we go.
You know?
We build our own reality.
Don't quote me on shit.
Okay.
Probably
Listen.
won't be correct.
I didn't. This is not a deposition. I have not given any.
Okay.
I need my attorney printout. You guys are at C-Boys tonight.
We have C-Boys tonight.
Yes, with
Sexy
Jennifer Foster
and
the Audacity.
All right.
Yes, that girl can sing. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, that little thing. She
She got a lot of
sings.
power.
She just be
How long have you been doing stuff with her? How long have you been doing stuff with her?
For 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
She saw we just found out today because she's always like, oh, I was like going around fishing for like musicians throughout the city and stuff. And I was like, so when did you fish for us? You know, when did you find us? Because she slid in our DMs to see if we would be down to do this. And she saw us at Blues and the Green with Sir Woman. And I'm like, man, I would want to hire us too after that one.
Yeah.
Not to toot my own horn, but
I had
toot
my
toot. That
heels
was
on.
a
I mean,
good fucking night.
sometimes you kill it so hard that you're just like, yeah, I
Thank
deserve
you.
to be
But I
hired for that
almost
shit.
fucking broke
Oh
my
yeah,
legs.
yeah,
jumping
almost
off that
snapped
stage.
yeah?
my ankle. I had my damn heels on, and we hopped off the stage being fucking
And I'm talking about
X-Men.
at Blues on the Green is like stage and 2 barriers, and so like when you jump, it's
You
a far jump.
jumping.
You're running and jumping.
You like what the boom?
I landed, but
That is-
the
Yeah.
pain.
That's been on my list for a while that I haven't gone to. Is Blues on the Green.
Oh, you got
What?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Chaparrals,
Sacrilegious.
our other fave duo.
Oh, yeah,
we
Chaparral
have
is
2
doing
favorite
it,
duos. That's God herself and Chaparral. They headlined at Blues on the Green this summer, and they're incredible too. Zella Day and Jesse Woods, we love y'all.
I feel like everybody I know that's doing it, like out there, it's like you have to be doing it with multiple different projects, and there's always, different things. I feel like everybody's like that. It's like
Well,
just
Grace
part of the-
did it. She and Grace. I fucking love Grace.
We love
Oh
Grace.
my gosh, she did it and she's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it was her and Riders Against the Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Blues on the Green is just an amazing
blast.
experience. Like that is so much fun. It is so much fun.
What does it run? Like it's like summertime,
Yeah.
just like
June.
throughout the
It's like
summer.
Wednesdays, and it's like I think
June.
it's like two
2
Wednesdays,
and two.
Yeah.
It's just 2 Wednesdays and Thursdays, or is it Wednesday and a Thursday?
or Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. But
Yeah, it's like Tuesday and
definitely a
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Wednesday's one of them. Yes.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. But yeah.
That's a fun. That was definitely a fun gig. I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
C-Boys
people
tonight,
show out
though.
for that.
Oh, but we are at Meridian and Buda on September 20th. We've been doing like these little kind of intimate shows at Meridian out there, and we love it. It's
This
Hell
should
yeah.
drop in time for that to us to be able to.
Well,
Have
come
that out.
on to the show. This my camera. It's
Yeah,
pointing right at me.
One rip.
Y'all come to this show now, okay? Spice is gonna sing for y'all, and I'm gonna be there.
Well, I'm gonna be sure to keep all the money. Yes.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
I'll be there.
Look at the camera. Yeah, but yeah. That's it.
It's great that y'all are out here repping in ATX.
Hell yeah. 202 till I wait.
202.
202 till I DIE.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, that's DC, baby.
Fun fact that that tattoo originally said 2021, and I got it at the end of 2020 because I was so dissatisfied with the year 2020.
It's a mark of a new.
Yeah.
Weren't we all?
time.
And it was like a friend practicing with a tattoo gun, and I was like, just put 2021 on my hand. Dumb. So dumb. And I was like, no, change it to 202. 202 till I die, bitch.
Great.
There you go.
Also,
There you go.
definitely doesn't tee up the year too much.
Right.
It's like
Wait, when is your
21 is gonna.
When's that
it was
next
not
single
much better.
dropping? When are you gonna drop that?
That next single is coming soon.
Yeah, that's all we got for
So
you.
stay tuned.
buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Hot Daddy Summer.
It's
Almost
hot.
over. We're giving all this
Tice.
love.
Tice.
Check out Daddy's Home. There we go. Free promo. And Tice. Tice is
Sorry, I didn't ask permission before touching.
no, please. He's
No,
fine.
yeah.
He's who knows what he's been up to. So I'm
His
I'm
feet-
warning you.
His
He looks
feet
like
kind of
he-
irritate me already.
He has the Dallas Cowboys helmet on, but
So,
he somehow looks like he's going to
I was
space.
like, I want to make him an
Looks like an
Instagram,
astronaut.
but I'm afraid it's gonna get more followers than
Then
like as a
yours.
joke. And this is like,
I feel like you should, and you should just start going on there and just reading people for.
well,
filth.
it would be just like a good just secondary spot to post clips and stuff, B-rolls or whatever, you know.
Or
Just-
I
you,
don't know how to
or you
play
should
with
like
Barbies
post
for real.
them from his point of view. So like
yeah.
the camera's
Oh,
like
good.
really low.
Hey,
Like
that's
that would be
great,
fire.
dude. Yes.
We want to put him in like,
like that.
spots
Yeah.
throughout
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah, get that
Yeah.
B-roll.
This will be the first one.
yeah,
He's
guy's
busting-
out
I
here,
feel
dude.
like he's
You got to
busting
turn his
splits.
head back towards the camera though, so he's like looking at the camera.
he's kind of giving me the Toy Story.
He's giving me the Cowboys last season.
He's
Oh.
yeah.
the Toy Story when what's that new Toy Story?
He's going
Oh,
from Hot Daddy.
the Evil Knievel type
yeah,
character,
that
right?
yeah, that
I forget.
yeah. Well, this is what he's giving.
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Right.
He's
Rigid.
you know
Lost.
one day maybe I'll tell the origin story of how he came to be because it was definitely
Oh no, he lost his necklace.
it was
Uh-oh.
serendipitous.
Bam! There it is.
Says he misses Micah Parsons. I guess
Who's Micah Parsons?
he was a Cowboys player until like a week ago.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
there we go.
Yep.
She didn't crush the Hot Daddy samba.
Oh. Yeah, it's a hot
Gymnastics
daddy. He's
legend.
doing a split.
There he is.
He's from L.A.
He's just stretching.
Yeah.
He's just stretching right now. Sorry.
He's doing
Yeah.
Pilates.
He's just stretching.
Getting loosey goosey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on and
Hell
through to hang
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I
y'all
know.
sharing your time. You know,
Glad
Thank
to be
you for
here.
having
sharing good
us.
conversation.
Yeah, I like for real though. I think like all the things that are around Austin right now have their own all different greatness about them, and that's why I asked y'all because I really like what y'all do.
Well,
Thanks,
you.
Cody.
Sometimes I'm the only one dancing too, man.
Well,
Man.
I told you when you dance, you bring such
bring-
joy to my heart.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Because you literally are just like, fuck it, I'm gonna dance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun, and you're like, I don't care who's in the room, and I'm like, I fucking love that.
There's
Yes.
always got to be a first person on the floor.
It has to be.
Yeah.
You might not be the last person on the floor, but
Mm-hmm.
you
First
can be the
person.
first.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes
we
I
don't-
just seed it and then I leave.
As long as
Yeah.
one person's dancing, that's all that matters to
I
us.
and I'm to me, it's like I can't. It's like I can't not dance. You know, like I just it's almost like it's like I don't. It's not even a choice. I don't really. And I'm so like because I think the criticism thing. It's like to be free to dance. You know who told me that? Masego.
Oh wow.
He's like, you dance free, and I was like, that's a fucking. I like that compliment.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
shout out Masego, dude.
Yeah, shout out
Hell
Masego.
yeah.
Can I get to the end?
To Dow or to Dow. That's a great song.
Ta-da.
To Dow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, to me that's the beauty of like just like the rhythm and what y'all do with like it's just groove and feeling and movement and I don't like I'm free up there to do it. So I'm happy that hopefully other people can get that vibe because it's like that's what it should be.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like with a lot of what we do, we just try to bring that. It's like, come on, you could be free. You
Let's
could do
fucking
whatever
party.
you want to do. Come on here, wear whatever you want to wear. Be whoever you want to be. We're just here together. Let's
It's
have
awesome.
fun.
It's awesome.
You know,
It's what it is.
Everyone's welcome. There's enough room.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
What's
Yeah,
for
there's
you
enough
won't
room.
miss you. Period.
That's right.
There we go. There we go. Uncle Roy and Spice, everybody.
That is us.
Let's give him a round there. Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it.
Glad to be here. Bow, bow,
Nice.
bow, 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 bow. Oh, that's a pose right there.
Oh, that's a pose. He's displaying.
Walking the catwalk. Yeah.
There we go.